Okay, of course, Kenyans are already deciding, and we still have our correspondent Kennedy with us. Kennedy, can you get us up to speed of what is going on in Mombasa right now?
Well, a very good morning to you. I am not in Mombasa. I am in Nairobi, actually at the polling station where Raila Odinga will be expected to come in at around 10 o'clock. That is East African time. And already, as you can see from that video, is that the queues are building up as voting started about 40 minutes ago. And all of them are upbeat that this is the time that they want to come in and vote and probably go back home and attend to other matters. What you are seeing right now on your screens is that there are people who are coming in to find out their streams and where they will be voting from. And these are the queues that are there. Remember, each polling station is a primary school that has a number that is capped at around 700 per polling station. So these are the people that are coming in. And probably if we are going into the room to see what is happening and the voting, is that there are those that are saying that this is one of the streams. It's number 7, and it is at Kibra constituency, Makina ward, and Old Kibra Primary School, and that is the voting that is ongoing at this time. And all you can see is that when one comes in, there is a when one comes in, they are identified through this KIEMS kit that is property of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Then, if they are not found, then there's a document that one signs. Then they go, and these are the ballot papers that they are being given. Is this the presidential? They're given these ballot papers where they go and they are marked with the IEBC, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission stamp. Then immediately one is done with that, then there is this polling booth where one goes to vote. It is secret ballot, so we are not allowed to see as he marks the ballot papers. Then on this other side, he will come in and drop these papers, the ballot papers on this, and they are marked very well. That is the presidential. Then there is the member of National Assembly. Then there is the member of County Assembly. I hope you can see that.
Yes.
The member of County Assembly. Then there is the senator for Nairobi. Then you can come and see the woman representative for Nairobi. Then there is the governor. And each of these boxes have a different color as it is marked in the ballot papers. The ballot papers have a unique color. So for this one, when you see that it is in yellow, you know that that is the ballot paper and the ballot box for the senator. Then you have the agents for the different candidates that are contesting in this election, and all of them have been invited to observe this exercise as it goes on, so that if anything goes wrong, they have the liberty to probably raise their voices and say that what we have seen is not what we expected, is not what we were taught should happen. So this is a process that is already going on as it should at this particular hour. But we are keeping tabs just to make sure that we bring you up to speed with what is happening and the details of what will be happening if there is anything that will be occurring. But as it starts right now, the queues are long. Kenyans have come out to vote and make sure that they exercise their democratic right here in Nairobi, where Raila Odinga will be voting.
All right, but since you're on ground, I would like to ask you, and I think David Masanga, I'm also going to bring you in on this one. What are the real demands of Kenyans? You know, for those who have come out to vote, what really, are they seeking from their government? That of course might be deciding factors which party and which candidate that they, move towards.
Probably one of the most interesting things about this election is that it has been made about the economy and how to resuscitate it. Remember, coming post-COVID, there has been that problem where most families cannot fend for themselves, and also the cost of living has gone up, not just in Kenya, but in most parts of the world. So the question of economy and how to fend for people's families has been very key. Also, the question of unemployment is also political parties are now promising to provide probably over 1 million jobs a year. So those are some of the key issues that have come in, and we would want to know whether it is a question that that Kenyans will look at. But interestingly, is that when people get to the voting booth, it becomes more about the tribe where one comes from and the political inclination they have had. The other bit is that no matter how much campaign has been done in this country, people had already taken lines with regards to who they would have wanted to vote for. So the voting patterns here in Kenya are mostly and still very ethnic, and people will revert to their tribal kingpins when the elections hit the rubber.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, Kennedy. But before we let you go, let's look at the security atmosphere around the polling area. What can you say about that?
Security is very tight at every polling station. And interestingly, what used to happen in the year 2017 is that, or earlier, the one primary school would be said to be a polling center. But right now, there are various streams that we have. Probably if my camera person will show, is that this is one polling station, the other one is another, the other one is another. So in this one, the whole country, we are looking at 46,000 polling stations. So per polling station, there are 2 police officers that have been attached. So you can imagine if this particular primary school has about 15 polling stations, that is two police officers per polling station. That is about 30 police officers just in one primary school. So if anyone would want to cause any mayhem at this particular point, they will not be given the opportunity to do so.